This video could be worth money. You could sell this if you wanted to.
So I'm in Ohio now. I'm driving from Indiana to Otakon in Washington, D.C. I left at about 8 in the morning. I meant to leave at about 5, but I fucked up as usual. Now it's like 9:30 in the morning, and I've got about 7.5 hours still to drive before I get to DC. I'm gonna get there at about 5, check into my hotel, and then go get a freaking ticket. Well, it's the weed time, and I'm still driving. I think we're in Maryland. It says we've got an hour and 19 minutes left to go, so we're almost there. Gonna see some anime girls, gonna see some anime boys. What's up? I'm vlogging in public. It's like midnight and I'm at Otakon. I'm going back to my hotel, but it's not in this direction, so you can't dox me with this video. Actually, it is in this direction. It's exactly in the direction that I'm walking now along this street. I'm pretty high right now, but legally, cool, peace. That's the first time. That's the first time, I think. I'm pretty sure. A+. I saw some of Goshogun. There were like 6 people watching Goshogun. It was very silly. I'm not sure how silly it was meant to be. There were some bits that were definitely meant to be silly, but it was all very silly. And I'm not sure if it was intentional. I got some illegal rave footage and accidentally deleted it. And I'm gonna kill myself. I spent $140 on the box set of Made in Abyss.
Where you was and we was getting high. Yeah. Looking like Reggie. Yes, you with that my car.
I just chugged like 80% of this Pepsi because I was under the impression that they were going to take it away from me, but they didn't.
To the coupe, I'm pulling up like skirt. Red paint, white leather, to the Rocky vert. Sleep on me, I swear they all depart. Yeah, feel like Gus, I'm about to go berserk. Spark away, we don't want no switches. Hit them all, yeah. Dripping in Red Simmons, yeah. It's game time, boy, this ain't no scrimmage. I cut you off, yeah. Like Ronnie Kitchen. I come round, your girl might go missing. She left with me, the boy, I'm everything you isn't. What's your name? I forget your name. I forget your rich. Why you tripping? Little boy, get some sleep and start pretending that they meet. Treating burglary.
Do you mind if you're in a YouTube video?
Go ahead.
Alright, pretty sick.
You get to find out what happens between Kagome and Inuyasha. It's quite epic.
それでどうしても僕のわがままで、最後の2話は映画のように音楽を書かせてくださいと諏訪さんにお願いしました。
So for my own insistence, I begged Mr. Wada, Mr. Suwa, that I wanted to score the final 2 episodes like a film.
僕は予算があれば大丈夫です。
I told him, budget permitting, we can do that.
はい、そうやって許可をいただいたんで、最後の2話は本当に映像にぴったり、ストーリーにぴったり合うように作ってます。
So with Mr. Suwa's permission, the final 2 episodes of Inuyasha were scored so that the music the soundtrack would perfectly fit the story and situations.
それだけ皆さんスタッフも合わせて犬夜叉愛が作る側もとても強いですね。
So that was the extent of love the production staff had for Inuyasha.
ちなみに犬夜叉は犬夜叉の最初のシリーズをやってる時からスタッフでみんなで年に1回旅行に行ったりもしてます。
And on Inuyasha, the entire staff would go on a staff trip once a year.
Here's my weed advice, because you were asking me if smoking more correlates to getting more high. And I think that up to a little point it does, but when you are like smoking all day, every day, as I was for a while, like it's not about getting more high. It's that the high only lasts like 10, 15 minutes for like the peak. So you just keep smoking to stay at the peak.
Yeah.
Like, that was why I would burn through like so much so fast, because I was smoking like a fourth in like 2 days.
And I feel like the peak becomes like not as interesting.
No, it becomes way less. But like,
not that it's even necessarily different, but you're just like so used to it.
It's just better than not being high.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like it's.
You're like right in the shadows, so I'm gonna move like over here.
Like, when I get high, like right now, like every once in a blue moon, like if I haven't, because I just live where it's not legal now, so and I don't have any connections. So, like, when we lived in Rochester, we smoked, like, ridiculous amounts because we had a guy who we could just pay whenever, and he always had weed. So it was like, anytime we want it, we can have it. And I had lots of free-flowing money, so I just spent all of my fucking free money, like, anything that wasn't going towards, like, my job or keeping myself alive was just going to food and weed. And, like...
I mean, do you really need anything else? I guess you could save it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I wasn't. If I had saved it, I wouldn't be in tax debt right now. So that's why this whole narrative is going about my tax problems that everybody knows about, because I talk about everything on the internet. Most people probably don't talk about their tax problems, do they?
Some people do.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are like embarrassed about their tax problems, even if like everybody has them, which I think most people do.
Well, I talk about lots of things that embarrass other people.
Yeah.
So
do they embarrass you, or do you just not give a shit?
I mean, it's embarrassing, but I don't care about other people knowing. It doesn't increase the embarrassment.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm embarrassed that I made a mistake, but like,
I mean, I
the
think
intensity of that is...
Right? Like,
to my I mean, these people are paying my bills, so like I want them to know what my financial situation is like, and it answers questions like, why haven't you bought proper lighting? You know, people literally, like, there was a conversation in the comments just the other day where somebody was like, man, should be nice if you could light these live streams better, and someone was just like, I don't think lighting is like on his priority list because he has tax problems, you know, and I was like, yeah, like, this is a discussion amongst people who do not know me at all. About my tax problems, which is fascinating, and I don't mind it because like it doesn't increase the amount of what I have done, which is not even that bad because like I'm not in a difficult situation to dig myself out of. I know all the steps, I just haven't taken them yet because I've been busy and I'm trying to like save up to pay off as much of it at once as possible.
Doesn't your debt like increase the longer you take though?
No, because I am.
It's so flippin' hot on this rooftop. I was like, my ass was burning off, and it no longer exists.
The IRS has a program called like Fresh Start, where if you have gone into tax debt for the first time, they will absolve the interest. They'll just take all the interest off it and let you just pay what you owed originally. And you can do it in installments for as long as you want. Like, you can make it so you're only paying like $200 a month for until you've paid off, you know, what could be 10, 15 grand.
But there's not like interest on it?
Not if they remove it with that program. And like, I qualify as a small business because this is my only income source.
Yeah.
So that's the advice I've been given anyway by some accountants who I've talked to through Econ, who hooked me up with an accountant friend he had to help me.
Is Econ an accountant?
No, Econ is just a college student.
Really?
Yeah.
He's still in college?
I think so.
Is he like...
I'm pretty sure. I think he might be,
Where you was and we was getting high. Yeah. Looking like Rangy. Hit you with that bankai. Yeah. Champagne supernova every night. Yeah. Powder on my sneaker, just sunlight. Little bitch, I'm flexing. To the coupe, I'm pulling up like skirt. Red paint, white leather, to the Rocky vert. Sleep on me, I swear they all depart. Yeah, feel like Gus, I'm about to go berserk. Spider away, we don't want no switches. Hit them all, yeah. Drippin' in Rat Simmons, yeah. It's game time, boy, this ain't no scrimmage. I cut you off, yeah. Like Ronnie Kitchen. I come round, your girl might go missing. She left with me, yeah. The boy, I'm everything you isn't. What's your name? Yeah. I forget it. I forget your name. Why you trippin'? Little boy, get some weight, but start pretending that they me. Trading burglary, miss that with the CDG. Yellow shorty, give me top. Bessie of the SUV. Took a trip to Germany. They could put my currency. see why you always say you flexing, but you never in the gym. Say you sipping lean, boy, that shit's a Mr. Pibb. Flexing on your IG live, but you was smoking mid. My whole life an anime, yeah, this just how I live, bitch. Where you wasn't.
I'm impossibly poor at finding my way around anywhere. I'm going from the dealer's hall to the artist alley, and I'm gonna hopefully meet somebody who I've sort of known online for like 10 years. That probably won't be in this though. And then after that, at like 5, everybody sits down to see Promare. So that's my big plan. I bought some really gross dojins, and I spent a lot of money on them. And they're gonna go in the drawer, and I'm going to enjoy knowing that they're in the drawer.
My money on blue, foreign fabric, Christian loot, I'm stingy, bitch, don't bother me. My headphones on, I smoke my weed. Black metal paint job, ashes on my leather seats. Where you was and we was getting high.
Obviously, and I look like a Jet Set Radio character. I got it at the artist alley, but I don't remember the artist's name. If this is your mushroom, tag yourself. I love you. I can't see shit. It's super bright. I'm pretty high again. It's super early. It's like 4:45 maybe, but I'm gonna go sit down for the trigger thing, which seating starts at 5:30. It doesn't start until 6. I'm gonna go see fucking Promare. That's what I mean. I'm gonna go get in line for fucking Promare. I'm gonna go real early because I'm gonna try to sit with Digi and May. And they have press passes, so I think they'll be at like the VVV front. So hopefully I can be as well. But we'll see. That's the plan.
Start with a studio trigger panel then.
I was blown the fuck away by this movie. You want to give a Promare hot take? Here, I can, man, I think I fucked that up. This is in memoriam of the beautiful, like, 5 minutes that we recorded to review Promare. Lost forever to the sands of time.
Maybe for the best.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Here, give me, we're gonna do, like, a condensed version, okay? You were saying that, oh, shit.
I said I was consistently impressed with Imaishi's ability to create aesthetics that I do not vibe with at all, that are completely...
You called them grotesque, I believe.
Grotesque, yes,
yeah.
but not in the good way.
Yeah.
Not in the good way. Not in the double X size titty way.
So, okay, but like, what about it specifically would you say, like, is the grotesque element?
So there was so much going on. It was a clusterfuck, and the color palette was like... I did not like it at all.
Is it just
lots
that there's
of pinks, lots of really bright blues, and like it didn't mean anything.
Yeah.
And I get like it's cool, it's striking.
Yeah.
It's Imaishi.
Well, some of it had like the fire and ice theme, which obviously is like basic as heck, but like with the blue and red. I don't know. There's still like power in that. It's a pretty like neat brain like movie anyway, so it can have a theme like fire and ice.
It was a fun time, and I'm glad I saw it at a con. I think
a con is like definitely the environment to see something like
really
that.
Fun.
People like
I got hyped at some moments, but like it hurt my fucking eyes. I felt like I was playing the new Smash game.
Yeah. That comparison is so apt. Like I definitely
being taped to a chair, being forced to watch Smash.
Yeah, like I definitely
on a shitty
I thought it was like 10 out of 10. However, I definitely understand what you mean. Like my eyes also like ached at certain points.
I'm gonna probably go see it again.
Yeah, obviously.
I want to, I want to hear the soundtrack. I want to be able to assess it properly.
Yeah.
But like, I knew going into it.
That was not the best environment to like assess it.
I knew going into it that I did not like the aesthetic of it. And like, I'm not that big a fan of Gurren Lagann. I still haven't finished it.
Yeah.
And like, this movie is everything I hate about Gurren Lagann. Everything, like, but to the ninth power.
A lot of it's like the busyness, right? Yeah. Is it also like the, I don't know, like the meatheadedness, like the this is about like manliness and action and punching.
Okay, it's just like it's been done in all of Inuyasha.
Yeah, that's so true. But people eat it up. I eat it up.
I think Gurren Lagann handles it better. I don't think the show adds anything to that kind of character, to that kind of story or message.
Yeah, I think like of all it brought
I kind of like, you know, write it off. It's like, okay, I've already seen this from this director. What new do you have? And like, yeah, there's some new messages in there. Yeah. To be fair, I did pass out several times. I had like narcoleptic blackouts several times during this movie, so I'm fucking tired.
I definitely like zoned out several times when it was there's like too much going on to process.
I actually fell asleep.
Oh
it
no.
was so loud, and like I'd be like jolted awake by like
so
people
tragic.
screaming.
Yeah.
But I watched at least 95% of it, and I didn't like it at all.
Yeah. Oh, not at all? Oh man.
I think Leo is fucking, he's bae.
Yeah, he is the bae. He's the best. Okay. Yeah, I remember. So at least we can agree on that.
I mean, I love Inuyasha's work. He's super creative, but like,
it's just like not your
ugliest shit. Like, I know who it's for. I can't be like, who is this for?
Yeah.
And I can't expect people to create things.
I will say, like, in the opening minutes, like when they were panning over like the city and specifically those fire hydrants, I had a moment where I was like, I think this CG is like a joke.
The CG is really bad backgrounds.
It didn't look very good at first. But I understood what it was going for, like after the first 45 seconds. But during those 45 seconds, it was like this looks like cheap CG.
I mean, they spent like 6 years working on this movie.
That's true. I think I don't know. I mean, like after seeing what the aesthetic is, like after knowing that like very simple shapes and colors are the aesthetic, like I feel better. I view the opening scene differently now. Like I don't think it looks bad now because I understand that it was meant to be that way. But at first it was really off-putting.
So simple and so straight. It kind of gets you in that mindset where you're like excited to see bombastic, crazy things. But for me, it's like, is there a fucking break? Is there a point to all of this? I don't know. I just like it didn't really vibe with me.
Yeah, that's true. It needs a break every once in a while.
It was really fun, and I do recommend seeing it. But also like bring meds.
Yeah, bring meds. It's not an aesthetic
fucking Advil.
Yeah.
It is ugly as fuck.
To cure your headache. Man, I like hard disagree. I love a clusterfuck as an aesthetic.
Yeah, I know.
So, any closing thoughts? Promare.
Not Promare.
Not Promare. Promare.
Fuck you.
Really pedantic, and he wanted like the conversation surrounding the show to be a certain way. So like if he thought that I misrepresented the themes of the episode or something, he would get really upset.
It's Sunday, and I guess my intention now is just to stay way longer than is wise, considering I have to drive home for 10 hours and then go to work early in the morning. But I've just spent most of today playing U-Beats, and although I haven't really got beyond like level 4 U-Beat songs, but I'm gonna go get my third Pokeball of the convention. Been doing a lot of hardcore Pokemon Go also. This is not a highly productive Sunday.
We don't want no fishes, hit them all, dripping in red cements, This game time, boy, this ain't no scrimmage. I cut you off, like Ronnie Kitchen. I come round, your girl might go missing. She left with me, but boy, I'm everything you isn't. What's your name? I forget it, I forget the rest. Why you tripping? Little boy, get some paper, start pretending that they me. Treated burglary, this that be the CG. Yellow shorty, give me top, Bessie, hood the SUV. Took a trip to Germany, nigga, with my currency. Why you always say you listen, but you never in the gym?
So, the moral of the story is, my friends, don't let your memes be dreams.
My whole life an anime, yeah, this just how I live, bitch. Where you was and we was getting high.